Oh shit. I knew it was sign of control fucked up on that. Yeah, switch that shit.
With that, it's time to hook up with our commentators in the booth as we turn it over to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are in the place the folks here call the Jungle, and that's Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati. Today we've got an interesting matchup on tap between the Buffalo Bills and the Cincinnati Bengals. And on the return, here comes Adam Jones, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Hill. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. First try for this offense today, and our first chance to get a look at Tyler Eifert.
And he's part of the new wave of tight ends in the NFL. They use them in every position, sometimes even by themselves as a wide receiver.
Second down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Again, it's Hill. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. When we sat with the coaching staff a couple of days ago, they said attacking that defensive look with a run, something they wanted to do, it was effective.
And they were extremely confident, weren't they? Their planning, their preparation, they knew what they were going to get in that defense, and they were able to attack it accordingly.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. On the counter, it's Hill. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. And we take a look at the Bills defense.
Whenever we talk about Zach Brown, the first thing that comes to mind is speed. He can absolutely fly at the linebacker position.
And they still need 8 yards for the first here on 2nd down. And now to the air, Dalton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. Fresh set of downs here. And Dalton hands to Hill. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
It's 2nd down. Dalton looking. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A.J. Green, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are going to take a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious
That's why that motherfucker fired now. That's why we just fired that bitch. We just fired.
After the touchdown,
you crazy as hell. I would have got that, man. That's A.J. Green. You talking about a pick, nigga.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now it's Taylor. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the
Give me that.
blitz, he's gonna win that battle just about every time.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. And here's our first look today at this offense.
And let's start with LaShawn Shady McCoy, their star running back. He can do everything. Run it inside, get to the perimeter, and, of course, catch it out of the backfield.
Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now the first carry for Sean McCoy. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Man, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
Here's Taylor to throw. Taylor,
come here.
He lost the football.
Come here, he finna fumble too. Come on, man. Damn, I couldn't get perfect over there.
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because it's like this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14.
Get you a field goal, boy. I ain't playing that shit around here.
Anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to
taking too long. You ain't taking no field goal, you tripping. Yep.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They'll try and throw for it with Taylor. And got a man. It's Woods.
You held me too, my nigga. You held me, my nigga.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. 4th down. Here's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Now Taylor on 1st down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. So they complete the pass, and now they face a 2nd down. Taylor with a give to McCoy.
Where is you going, boy?
Knocked back to the 20. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
All right, partner, despite my eating habits, I'm not big enough to play offensive tackle, nor am I quick enough. But with the defensive ends nowadays and their speed, those guys have to be able to punch and dance, and it's a tough, tough job to contain them.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Nowhere.
By Clay. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game,
stupid.
understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he had a chance to get field.
Motherfuckers think that shit easy, huh?
Looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd down following the run. They run it again with Hill. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Despite only needing 1, Dalton to throw. A dump off now to Hill. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the 1st down.
It's all about preparation. It's all about planning. And then it's about execution. So put it all together in practice. Okay, this is what we think we're going to see. This is how they get to it. And then when the game comes, read it and attack it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Hill. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Hill, the lone setback. Here's Dalton.
Ooh, I did that bullshit.
It's off by Aaron Williams. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Ooh, I did that dumbass shit. I forced that dumbass shit. I should have went to who the fuck I was supposed to go.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again,
right back,
and grind it out?
This complete to the tight end, Clay. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Percy Harvin, the intended receiver there, and now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was
I missed that sack,
man.
man.
To get a big one downfield, but that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Defense looking to hold serve one last time here on 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Taylor.
Come on, man. Whoa.
Was tipped.
Whoa.
A little bit, but he
should have had that shit.
4th down. So on 4th down, the Bills call on the punt unit, and Colton Schmidt back deep for the Bengals, Adam Jones. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Bengals take possession. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They'll come out in the pistol. They begin the drive with Hill. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down. You're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They come out here in the I. On 2nd down, Hill. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. The first down throw coming for Dalton. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
2nd and 10. Dalton once more. Underneath here to Hill. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It's a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Again, we'll see the pistol here. They look to throw on 3rd with Dalton. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his favorite target, A.J. Green, that time. And now it's 4th down.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Here we go with Hill. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
I guarantee every coach wants to go for it on 4th and 1 in this spot, but so few of them have the guts to do it in their own territory. But he puts his faith in his offensive line, and they're able to pick up the first.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
And
this is caught.
Play that.
He will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A.J. Green with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. Extra point coming now for Nugent.
Damn. He's a bitch.
No good. A few boo birds coming out as he's missed his 2nd extra point here in the first
What the
half.
fuck is yours, motherfucker? You ain't got on the board with yours.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away.
My kicker 88 got no OT to play for, though. But come here. Where the fuck you going?
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Huh? Nah, you know the Bengals already fucked him over. The Bengals already got rid of him.
The scoreboard, how do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their
Because we in the season.
some space and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up.
Baby God, I missed that motherfucking tackle, boy.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
On second down, Taylor.
Come here, man. Fuck you doing?
It's incomplete.
You ain't see them two hard-hitting motherfuckers over there? Yeah, because it's some hard-hitting motherfuckers. Oh, no. Hell no. Come here, boy. Woo! You see how they was on you?
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. Now 4th down. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating
he tried to get funky over you. You trying to get funky on the motherfucker right now. You don't like that shit. And I don't like that shit. At all, my guy. I don't like that.
They're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll indeed go for it. It's Taylor.
He burnt that nigga on the man. I'm sorry. You lucky motherfucker.
Robert Woods, 78 yards. And the Bills draw a bit closer. Great corner route there. Not only
good one. That's some bullshit. That man fucking slow as fuck.
You're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
You won't get that off again, though, kid. No, sir, motherfucker. Hell no, that was a good ass motherfucker, man. That bitch burned him. But don't try that shit again. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away.
Yeah, alright. That bitch gonna be a pick 6 to the crib, B.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively,
nah, I ain't letting you get that. I ain't letting you get that bitch ass shit out of
those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That time they were looking for the former Auburn Tiger, Ricardo Lewis. And it's 2nd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We'll come back to Cincinnati after this. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. About 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Dalton. Brought in here by Tyler Eifert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. Nice completion there for Andy Dalton. Charles, you worked some of his games when he was at TCU. Now you've worked his games in the NFL. What progression have you seen?
Yeah.
I've seen a guy who took over as a freshman in college and got better and better each year. Always added a little bit more to his game.
What about this play? Get off of me.
Ooh. He's always been accurate.
He should fucking mug the shit out of that bitch.
15, just shy of the 10.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Another pistol look here. So Dalton now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
That motherfucker said, kill, 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 turn up. I heard that shit.
This will be Dalton again.
Touchdown.
And that is caught.
Let's go.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A.J. Green on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals add on to their lead.
Hey, confidential, don't play with my motherfucking boy, A.J. motherfucking Green, man. Get in there, bitch. Yeah, about motherfucking time, bitch.
And that'll extend the lead.
Dumbass kicker.
After the touchdown, here's Mike Nugent now to kick this one away. Here's Harvin.
Make it fumble. Ooh.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now Taylor on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing now, Taylor on first down. Flush.
Come here.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
It's called user.
Really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Taylor,
come on,
catch
man.
here, left side, Thomas. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. And quickly, they get to the line. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Larry? Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is I'm
doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. On first and 10, it's Taylor. They got a man over the middle. It's
Whoa! Make that boy fumble.
8 yards on the first down completion. And some options here for the offense on 2nd and 2. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, Taylor over the middle and caught by the tight end play. And he's brought down. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. They come out here in the eye. Now a 1st down carry here for McCoy. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know the focus is LaShawn McCoy here, but the defense is doing a really nice job. He's nowhere near his normal yardage total in this game.
Yeah, such a prolific rusher, well up over 6,000 for his career. How have they kept him down?
Well, a lot of gang tackling, getting to the point of attack with a number of people, not creating any creases or cracks for him to find his way through. As you know, with that agility and vision he has, he can
pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
Come on, man. You keep giving this bum some bullshit.
So he makes the grab, and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that 1st down pass.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'd be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On 2nd down, here's Taylor.
Dinner. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's where the return stops. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. Hill, the lone setback. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J-Rod Hosley. And now he's got him in a great spot at the 8-yard line here, 1st and goal. The Bills offense now. They get
you ain't even know you had the ball. I'm pissed I did that.
Time we'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing
how you think you dove, bro?
What do you think?
Yeah,
and he will score.
Oh man, shit.
Tyrod Taylor, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Cool. I don't give a
now
fuck.
Carpenter to add the extra.
You know what I'm finna do.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
AJ Green got 3 touchdowns. Nigga, we going for 8. Yeah.
It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20.
We going for 8 today.
Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. They go back to the air here after the INT. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second down, just 1 yard to go. Two receivers left, one to the right. Here's Dalton, and he's got his man on the out route. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Dalton with a give to Hill. Fighting through. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From midfield here, Dalton. Green with a catch left side. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. You still want to play zone blitz scheme. Anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle, it doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
How the fuck I'm super garbage because this shit happened?
They go play action here on first down. And it pops free.
Oh, come on. They got to give you something. They got to give you something.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5. And just like that, it's third down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing. Dalton firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, not it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
I like these quarters, though. 7 minutes.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, damn, I was supposed to hit up the middle right there.
9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Now Dalton. This will be caught at the 2. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Tyler Eifert has become one of the most reliable red zone targets in the league. Personally, I think he's one of the most reliable targets, period, and there's no doubt Andy Dalton's going to look for him in this situation.
Dalton, and they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Jerry Hughes leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
You think that shit funny, man?
And the offense readies for play number 10 of this series.
Zebra, blue 10, blue 10. Let's go. Here we got zebra. Bang, blue 10.
2nd and goal. They still need 8 yards to find the end zone. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
They got the completion, but they didn't get the 1st down. So you got to think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you're pretty happy with what you just accomplished there.
Yeah, guy, like you said, got him out of bounds, stopped the clock, kept him short of the marker. Here we go, a big play in a tight game late. They're going on 4th and goal. They'll try on 4th. Here's Dalton. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by J-Rod Hosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it?
Yeah,
it's
that's
vital.
cool.
Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. I think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 2nd down, Taylor. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They give him a gain of 38.
The best passing attacks in the NFL often incorporate the guys out of the backfield catching the football. And that's what we just got on that play. As a primary receiver, not always just a check down, not always a safety valve. Sometimes they just get it to them right away because they have the matchup advantage.
They'll throw on 1st down with Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. Give him 18 on that one. And it'll give the Bills a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Here's Taylor to throw. They got a man over the middle. It's Woods. And they got 29 yards there. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Again, it's Taylor. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Hey, you shitty as hell. You just tried to play my whole game plan. I got you.
So now an important conversion attempt here as the Bills line up to go for 2.
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
Taylor going to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. 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 4
Hell nah, nigga. You can't stop me on offense, you silly ass boy.
After the TD, here's Carpenter on to kick it away.
What you do? You give me the ball in sweet field position. Look what you do, bro.
Flag comes out here.
And now you can see the defense greeting the kicker as they go out to play. The starting field position for the offense is excellent, puts a lot more pressure on the defensive guys.
You just tried to do my whole game plan and then watch how this shit backfire.
Because who's ever standing next to him is probably on the defensive side, and they're none too happy.
Here's Dalton. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make it a second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2.
I don't think Dalton liked the matchup there. He's going to call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
What I got to think about? I got the first down.
Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Now Dalton. Green with a catch left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover, and when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. Dalton throwing on 2nd down. They set up the screen to Hill. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And once again, Hill, he's been busy. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Getting late in the 4th now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. On the toss, here's Hill.
Bye-bye.
Cincinnati score.
Bye-bye.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead here in the 4th. If there was a time to break off a nice run like that, it was right here to grab the lead in the 4th.
And it's just so much stress on a defense in that situation because you're looking at the clock. What are we guarding against? What's the first thing, right? The strike to the end zone, throwing the ball. Instead, they come back and hit him with a run. Block it well, and how about the physical run he made? Terrific job finding his way to the end zone to give him the lead.
This will be taken in at the 1. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent, but you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the 4th quarter, and they got a big one.
Yeah, it's such a close game, a very big one. Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. That man can leap, Charles. How do you defend a pass like that and a receiver that good?
Partner, you're really doing it through prayer, because you can cover them totally downfield, but at the end, their athleticism actually allows them to uncover themselves and go to the top of you and make a play.
They'll look to throw, and Thomas has it, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down, so let's see what this is about. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. And now they're in the hurry-up.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it in there to his receiver, Harvin, and it's 3rd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Here we go.
He's back to throw.
Enter. Game time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I was waiting on. My G.
And it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
They start the drive on the ground with Hill. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first.
Yeah, the interception, bro.
Here in the final stages.
He had an interception, bro. To what? Intercepted? I ain't see shit, bro.
And he'll get it up the middle. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that runner not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
And with that penalty, the offense in a tough spot here. 3rd and 13.
Dagger! Ready! 380! 380! Dagger! Ready!
Big spot. Andy Dalton. He's got time. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yes, sir.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nikel Roby. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
What's up?
It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Throwing now is Taylor.
Yeah, what's up?
He completes it to Hunter.
Yeah, right. Complete what?
Second down.
He had the fuck. I smacked the shit out of that shit.
One last shot for Taylor. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. So going into the...
Who all in this motherfucker? What's up with you, motherfucker? You got niggas all motherfucking apologizing and shit. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, who the fuck is you, nigga? Yeah. I wouldn't be apologizing, ho ass nigga. Fuck yeah.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly. Even though.
Hey, big dog, I got somebody for your big ass nigga.
So for the Bengals, it's a win that
chill out.
Keep them alive in the playoff races. They're back to 500 at 5-5. On the road next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Bills, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaud. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Smoke. Hey, Smoke. There go that nigga that beat you by that fumble that time, bruh. That 4 lateral, man. You been looking for that bum? That, hold on, let me look. I gotta see that nigga name real quick, man. That gotta be that Scooter Mac motherfucker, man. Hold on.